Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome back to another Save Money Saves You video. And today, look what I got. We are getting back in my digital binder, which I'm so excited about. And the funds that I use for this are the funds that are automatically transferred when my husband gets paid. So we have our accounts set up to automatically transfer $25 every time he gets paid, which is once a month. And so that is why you don't see this as often, because we usually do this one when we have the $25 transfer. So that is why you see that I have prop money here, because the money is already in the bank. So this is $25 in prop money that we will be playing in my digital binder. I'm super excited. So no Anthony and Franklin today. Instead, I've got Pinky and Greenie filling in with me so they can hang out with me today, and maybe in the next video Anthony and Franklin will be back. So in the digital binder, I have divided everything by sections in color, and so you will see me roll my color die to designate what section we're going to go into, and then I also roll a D6, because within each colored section there are 6 full-page challenges, and so that is how I decide where I'm going to go and which challenge I'm going to play. And I absolutely love doing it this way because I never know where I'm going. And so one thing I do want to say is, I don't know if you guys seen the other videos where I was complaining about that red section in the back. Well, I have completely modified it, put some more manageable challenges in there, so I'm not running from the red section so much. So it's a lot better, a lot lower amounts that's more manageable. So yeah. So without further ado, I think I got everything set up that I may possibly need, because I just never know where I'm going. Oh, one other thing I want to say. So all year, I think I'm going to do all year, since the channel turned 2, I am going to be featuring my Deuce is Wild challenges. And so Deuce is Wild is basically paying homage to the 2-year anniversary of the channel. And so when I did Teeny Thursday last week, you saw me pull this out. So anytime I roll or land on a 2, I'm going to pull this out. But I've got something else that I'm going to do today, which I think is going to be a little bit easier, because doing this kind of drug out that video and it ended up being like 30 minutes long. And I don't like long videos like that. So I've got a different way I'm going to do this, but this is in the coffee shop. It is not a freebie. It is for $2.22, kind of like a play on the whole twos. So all year long, we will be playing Deuces Wild. The twos are going to be random things, and you just never know what, when I roll a 2 or flip a 2, we just never know what's going to happen. So I will be showing this if we land on a 2. So let's see, without further ado, where are we going to go first? All right, we are going to our pink section, which is up first. And like I said, each section has 6 challenges. And so we are going to my $200 freebie when I hit 200 subscribers. This is one of the challenges that I made. And so let's see. We got lots of choices. So let's see. Because I always try to do more than one, let's do $2, which I know I did 2 before, but I don't want to start off taking a lot. Do I have another 2? I do. Okay. So we are going to do $2 in here, and then we're going to roll again. Now, what I also have, in case we start getting pretty low on money, as a backup, I've got my 50-cent chips here. So this represents $20 in 50-cent chips. If I need to break it down and start playing with those instead of my dollars to kind of stretch the money, I will start doing that too. So we will see. All right, so we are saving $2 there. So let's go again. Oh, we still there. Okay. Now look, Dice Tower, don't start doing that to me. All right. So let's do $3. Let's do 3. And yeah, let's do you. Ooh. No, well, I already started it, but the paper clip, another one, is getting in the way. So let's do 3 here. Y'all, my coloring is terrible because I am not staying in the lines. promise you I did better than that in school. All right, hopefully we get something different. 5 and purple. All right, so now we are going into the purple section. Let me connect this one so we don't lose our money. Purple. All right, purple section, and we are going to challenge number 5, which is Math Dice Junior. I am so glad I had these dice out because this game can be a bit tricky. So what I did not do, I did end up putting my dice thing up, so I need to take that back out. So basically what this game is, this was a dice game, a learning dice game that I saw at Walgreens when I told y'all I'm obsessed with dice. And so I grabbed it because I was like, oh, this is neat. And so I came up with a way to play this as a savings challenge. And as you can see, I will need these. So these are the dice that came with it. I absolutely love these big old dice. I can't use my dice tower, of course, because they're too big. So how you play is I will roll this D12 dice first. And the number, and then, well, I'll roll all of these. And the number that this lands on basically is the number that I have to add up. These have to add up to this number. So I'm explaining it weird. So let me just show you. Okay. So I wrote a 6, which means now I need to find, I need to have the dice add up to number 6. And so I've got 6 and then 6. And then there's a couple of different ways I said I was going to play this. I was basically going to say that what I have left over is what I'm going to save. And then I think I also did it where whatever I have here, but I think I'm going to end up saving what I have left over. So I've got 6 and 6, which leaves me, well, that's everybody. So by default, because I used all the dice to make 6, I am going to save $1 because we always try to save something, right? Yeah. All right. So $1 going into Math Dice Junior. We're going to go one more round. I think it is easier for me to show you. Let me do this. Okay, we got 11. Ooh, 11 might be a little tricky. Oh, can we get 11? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, cool. So we're saving $1 again. Awesome. And that is Math Dice Junior. So initially, the initial game was to teach kids addition and subtraction. And so I just modified it to make it a savings challenge. And this is what the actual board, this part is what the actual board that comes with the game looks like. And I just recreated it and made it a savings challenge. So Math Dice Junior got $2. All right, so we're going to put that aside. And then let's see where we're going next. Oh, look at there. Y'all, we going to red. Is that red or is it pink? Red. Y'all, we going to red. Oh, let's see where we're going. Number 3. Now listen, I'm so glad that I didn't hit red before I changed that section because I would have cried. I'm going to tell you right now. I would have cried and I just would have had to re-roll because I wasn't going to do it. All right, for the first time, we are in red and we have to go to challenge number 3, which is one of the new ones that I just switched out. So can you see? Oh yeah, you can see everything. All right, so this challenge is from Two Sister Bees. It is one of the very first challenges I downloaded when I made my way to YouTube and started really learning about savings challenges. And so this game is called Triple Play. And so for the month, you have the option you can save the daily weather, the date, or you can roll a dice and you kind of determine which one you're going to do it. What I love about Two Sister Bees is they have multiple ways you can play. They have the low budget version and the high budget version. I'm always hanging out in that low budget version. So whatever I choose, I am going to end up adding the two numbers together and then going from there. So we are in the month of April, and for the month of April, today is just April the 2nd. And so Wait, it is April 2nd. Is it April 2nd or is it April 3rd? Y'all, what's today? Lord have mercy. I'm off. Since I'm done with school, y'all, my days are running together. It is not the second. Today is, wait, today is April 5th? Oh my Jesus. That came quick. Crap. Okay, today is April 5th. All right. Yeah, so we're going to do the date, which is the 5th, and we are going to say $5. 2, 4, and 5. Hold on, you guys, real quick. Y'all, I don't know what happened when I printed this calendar. Um, it's wrong. Look at this. This is what had me panicking, thinking that today was April 5th, and I done lost 3 days. I don't know what happened when this printed, but it is so wrong. It isn't even funny. So I'm glad I caught that. I'm gonna have to reprint this. This is one I keep at my desk, and I would have been all over the place and wrong. Oh my goodness. Crisis averted. Today is not the 5th. Today is in fact the 2nd. So let me fix this right quick. Lord have mercy. I mean, that just sent me into a whole spiral because I had to pause the video and call my husband in a whole panic talking about we didn't get the our rent paid. Is this the 5th and how did that happen? And turns out today's the 2nd. Oh, all right. I'm gonna definitely fix that so I don't have another panic moment. So whew, all right, crisis averted. So triple play for April. We did the date and we saved $2. So let's see. And again, this is from Two Sister Bees. I am not sure if it is still in their on their website because they, like I said, this was several years ago. So they've done a lot of updates and changes. So I don't know if you can still get it, but it's a cute little challenge. I like it. All right, we are going back to pink. Let me close this one out. And this $25 go quick, y'all, because this already getting low. All right, so back to pink we go, and we are going to number 4. Let's see. This was what? 6, 4. All right. This is my save in the new year freebie where you save 2s and 6s. So let's see. Let's just do 2 because again, I try to get as many challenges as I can. I'm just funny like that. I like to try to save as much as I can in different ones. So let's just do $2. And I think I have a red one. Yep. This is either red or pink. So we're just going to do this here. Again, I promise you I colored better when I had to in school. All right. So $2 going into saving the new year. This is a freebie in the coffee shop. Let's see. Oop. Well, hey, we going back to red, y'all. Now, here's what's funny. I redid the red section, and now all of a sudden the dice want me just back there all the time. I guess we got to make up for all the time we wasn't in red. Because this is like the most I have ever had to go to the red section. But okay. All right. This is what you want. This is what we got. The dice rule. Back in red. And we are going to challenge number 6. Oh, no, number 5. All right. Challenge number 5 is a freebie by Donna, powered by creativity. It is her Alice in Wonderland themed freebie. It is Let's Save. And so I'm just going to roll the dice and then we're going to save whatever the dice says. So let's see. Actually, let me roll one of these big ones just because I don't do it often. I just want some. 3. All right. So $3 going into Let's Save. And let's see. Let's start here. So this one, I believe you can still get on her website, donnapoweredbycreativity.com. It is really cute. I love a lot of games where I don't have designated amounts, so I can kind of do whatever. So I love this one. I think it's really cute. All right, so $3 going into Donna Powered by Creativity's challenge. And then let's see, what are we left with? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And actually, this was a mistake. This is not supposed to be in here. It is supposed to be another number 1. So I need to fix that really quickly. Sorry, guys. I didn't catch that 2 was locked up in there. All right. And I did get a question about my prop money. I did get it on Amazon. And then there is some prop money that I actually made. But these I got off of Amazon. All right. So $3 going into Donna. Powered by Creativity. All right. Let's see. Ooh, yellow, number 1. Now I'm kind of bummed because I have a new Deuces Wild randomizer that I wanted to introduce to everybody, but we have not landed on a 2 all video. So y'all aren't gonna get to see it. All right, this is $5 right off the bat. Goodness. Oof. Okay. Well. Oof. I was not prepared for that. Okay. Well. This is a 300. I think this was my 300 subscriber freebie. And so different pages, all of the full pages add up to $300, and I had an A5 and A6. So that's what this one is. This is in the Ko-fi shop as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we are only down to $5, everybody. So I don't know. We're only going to be able to do one more. Let's see. Blue number 2. All right, blue number 2. I hope whatever we do with you is $5. Oh wait, we landed on a 2. Oh, I do get to show you guys. Oh, and we get to do. Okay, this is a cool way to finish out. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so 2 things are going on. Number 1, since I landed on a wild 2, instead of we're playing Deuces Wild, I am introducing our randomizers, Deuces Wild randomizers. So I did it 2 ways. I have the numbers 1 through 6, and then I have the color randomizer. And since we are playing with my color-sided die, I am going to go with the color one. So what I'm going to do is anytime I land on a 2, whatever we were supposed to do ends, and everything we're going to do in this round is going to be driven by whatever my Deuces Wild challenge is, whether I'm using the randomizer or I'm using the actual challenge book. This is null and void now. So because the dice took us to Lego Saves, we are going to put whatever money we got from the randomizer in this challenge. We're just not going to play this game because the Deuce is wild and it trumps what we were going to do. So I am going to roll my color-sided die, and based on the color that I land on, that's going to tell us what we're going to do. Okay, we landed on purple. Purple says roll again and add 2. So now I'm going to roll that. We have a 6 and it says to add 2. So we have to save $8, which I do not have. I have $5. And so to keep me from having an IOU, because I don't like IOUs, we are just going to write 5. And since my dice was purple, I'm going to write a 5 in my purple, on top of my purple Lego. Now, this is not a challenge that I have released in the Ko-fi shop because it was one that I just kind of came up with and I never actually had a chance to play it to kind of see how I like it. So I just made it. And so, yeah, I haven't, and I do have instructions on how to play it on the back, but I hadn't really, decided how I actually want to do it. So in this case, we did the Deuces Wild randomizer, and that's what we ended up saving. So our last $5 went into Lego Save, and that is all 25 of our dollars. I know I need to go in and write where everything was, and I will come back and do that. But for now, that is everything in our binder. So hold on while I record and write down what all we did. Okay, everybody. So somewhere along the way, I miscalculated and we are short $1. So what I'm going to do to make that up is I'm just going to roll the color die, and I am going to then pick a challenge within that section where I can just add the last dollar. And then that way we'll be done. Y'all, this is the most we have ever been in red. So since I'm in here in Let's Save, we're just going to add $1 into Let's Save, and that gives us our $25. And I know what happened. It was when I had that two mixed up in my ones. I know that's what did it. So that's where my problem came in. But as always, another fun video. I'm very happy that I modified that red section back here so that I can get in there, because goodness gracious, if I didn't, we would have been in trouble today. So using my digital savings tracker, I've already indicated where the money has gone, totaling $25. I will put this back in the front. And thank you guys for hanging in here with me. Now, for the month of April, April is Financial Literacy Awareness Month. So what you will be seeing me do is putting on my financial instructor hat, and we will be doing some videos where I will be covering some different topics in honor of Financial Literacy Awareness Month for the month of April. So without further ado, thank you guys for hanging in here with me. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all in the next video. And remember to keep saving your money, because your money will always save you. Bye, everybody.